Anyway, so he said, that's neat. And I love you, have a great day. And I said, that's interesting, and I will, or something like that. And then when I put the phone down, because I've been talking to Dre for a very long time about his relationship with his kids, and he gets highly offended because he is a great father. He's such a great father that when I first met him, I said, hey, do you mind being a father figure to my daughter so that she has a good example of what a father looks like? Because to me, he was a great father. He is a great father. Now that I have come to a space of knowing that there is a physical child that you have to nurture, but there's also the spiritual child that you have to nurture, as well as transferring all of your knowledge into your child so that they can be the next generation of your legacy. Your legacy only continues when you transfer over knowledge. But if there's no transfer knowledge to transfer, or you think simply by telling your kids what to do but not the why and the how and the intricate details that you think that you don't have to do because it's a waste of time, then they develop their own method, which means their method has bits and pieces, topical things of your method, but it's mostly theirs. So your legacy stopped with you. So we must tell them everything. We must be in their face all the time. To this day. So anyway, I'm telling Dre, I was just like, and that's why I just was impressing upon you the importance of increasing the value you have in your children's lives. Now I get it. Dre would get offended because he's a great dad and he has a relationship with his kids, but I was just like, if your children only come over on holidays, if your children only come over when they need something, if they only call for needs, wants, and definitely know the difference between the person who knows I need to stoke this relationship and keep it going so that when I need you, you're there. There's some relationships that don't need to be stoked and I can call you when you're there. There's other relationships that need to be stoked so that when I call you, you're there. And then there's some people that need to be babysat and them the motherfuckers you leave behind because you're a needy ass, I ain't got time for you. You have to know where you sit with your children, because your children are only going to put in enough effort to get what they need from you. And that's how you discern the level of value you have in your child's life. If your child only calls when they need something or they want something, even worse when they want something, I got my needs, but I need you for something I want. That means that is the level of value that you have in your child's life. Now, if your child calls you because they want to talk or, they're sad. Some of y'all don't even call your parents when you're sad, When they call you in those, because everything's a need, everything's a want. Everything's a need, everything's a want. If it is not fulfilling a need or a want, you are wasting your time. Boom, primal, that's the way it is. But with that said, what are your children calling you for that they need and they want? If they want someone to listen to them, if they want someone to hash something out, they want something to help them figure out life, they want you for all those things, plus the money, plus the guidance, plus the, then you have some value there. But if you're doing all those other living things with other people when they're calling you to finance the life, you don't have value.